All right, welcome back. Welcome back, watch fans. We got an amazing watch market update for you. We got look, we got this hubcap thief busted for lying again, and we're gonna show you on tape, caught on camera, lying again. This guy is embarrassing himself again. I mean, this guy's dressed up like a cheap Fidel Castro. You know who Fidel Castro is? You Google it. I mean, can you imagine this? Can you imagine the chutzpah on this guy? You know what chutzpah is? You Google it. Can you imagine this bukiak in Miami dressed up as Fidel Castro? You were dressed up as Fidel Castro in Miami? I mean, the cojones on this maricon to dress up as Fidel Castro in Miami with this with the tracksuit. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. This guy is stealing marble tiles on every job site in Miami. He's stealing hubcaps, and now he's lying to you about Patek Philippe. Unbelievable trade. And I'll tell you what, we're gonna show you what kind of liar this guy is and how little this bukiak, this maricon, pendejo, puta madre knows about watches. I mean, it's unbelievable. This guy steals all our material just like he steals hubcaps. Okay, in the boogie down Bronx. Okay, and you know what? You want to know who his daughter is? AOC, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. That's his daughter. Okay, that's his daughter. Another grifter, another Democratic Party, another socialist. These socialists are coming to steal all our money from this country. That's where this guy's been deported to La Isla del Cucarachas. That's right. He's been deported to La Isla del Cucarachas y Basura. That's right. Not just cucarachas, but basura. Y basura. Hang on a second. Let me just show you this. This is going to be unbelievable but true. Now watch this, gentlemen. Listen to what Juan has to say.
To people that are, dropping some knowledge on you guys, helping you out, guiding you, but don't do it. Don't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I also had a subscriber that reached out to me. He called me up.
That comes another lie.
A few times.
Yeah.
And he was calling me up because he was looking at a watch a Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channel and dealer has. And he was asking me about this watch, if there's a good watch to purchase. And he's looking at this watch and he wants to buy it from this gentleman that at times this gentleman is roaming the streets in San Francisco, and at times he's roaming the streets in Las Vegas.
Listen, whoever he's describing is obviously a man of international, a man of what's the international pimping? Okay.
We call him when he's in San Francisco. We call him Gene, the San Francisco cruising cruiser. He talks about waxing your sinus congestion, grooming.
Okay, no, hold on a second. Now this guy again, he is gaslighting you. Okay, now on this channel we have exposed a number of the grifters in the watch community who are involved in let's just say grooming. I mean, they're involved in trying to I don't even want to discuss it. It's so disgusting, but we're talking about the O'Cuck, we're talking about the Uncle Curly. These guys who are basically trying to, let's just say, get intimately involved with certain young gentlemen in the watch community through nefarious means. And we've exposed these grifters, but he's claiming that I'm talking about this. I mean, we're talking about, of course, the famous episode of the original OC, a.k.a. O'Cuck. We've exposed this, that he took Artem Pizdets, a.k.a. Tim Wright, clothes shopping for a manicure, pedicure, a haircut, clothes shopping, possibly an anal waxing prior to the trip to Geneva watch show. And there's a lot of other creepy stuff. So he's claiming, okay, so let's just see what this book has to say.
Bathhouses, this gentleman talks like that, And so this person that called me up, he's asking me about this person. And I told him, about that person?
Listen, if you think that anybody calls this bukiak up, if you think any serious watch collector actually calls this pendejo, this puta madre up and asks his opinion about watches, and like seriously, I mean, you got to be kidding yourself, because this guy knows nothing about watches. Okay, look at this guy. He's got some cheap. He stole this Botero. He stole this Botero print that's in back of him. He stole it from an old lady in Boca. He's got it in a cheap vinyl frame. He's got a cheap print of a Rolex behind him. And this guy's a fugazi. Okay, he's a fugazi. Okay, he knows nothing about watches. He knows, he knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. He only knows about modern. He can tell you the price of modern Rolex and modern Patek. That's all he knows, because he collects the modern stuff. And he got buried. He got He got his culo got ripped open by these Muppet Boiler Room channels. He was buying the watches at the hype, and now he's bitter. He's bitter. This Bukiak is bitter that he bought the Rolex Daytona ceramic, all the shitter watches that we told you not to touch. The Rolex ceramic. He bought the Daytona ceramic. He bought the that Smurf white gold Submariner, also with a blue dog, another doghouse watch. He got buried in that watch. He was trying to take advantage of a young kid who was in over his head on his parents' credit cards. And now Juan is down. He paid 40 grand or 50 grand for that watch. You couldn't give that watch away for 29 grand. That's right. This Bukiak knows nothing about watches. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten burned.
To talk about like that, I mean, with all the respect, ain't you embarrassed talking to
By the way, this channel, the Watch Reporter channel, this is the only channel where we talk about watches that increase in value, okay? Every watch we've told you about in the last, I don't know, a couple of years has increased in value, okay? Patek 3940 up 100% from 40-something thousand to 100 grand today. Look at European watch company, 3940G. They're asking 99,000 for it. You got the Audemars Piguet Cobra. We told you about that watch at 8 grand. It's 40 grand today that these Muppet Boiler Room channels are asking. That's in less than a year. Okay, how about the Audemars Piguet Owl? That's what is it? That was 7,000. Now it's well, it went to 30, but now it's low 20s. Okay. Now, how about the Patek Philippe Ellipse? That's right, the Ellipse has more than doubled in the last 6 months, and this Bukiak knows nothing about the Ellipse. Okay. And we're gonna. By the way, we did a video before we exposed this guy. He knows nothing about it. He got his currencies confused. He got everything confused. This guy's a fucking liar. Seriously. All kidding aside, I make jokes sometimes, but this guy is a liar and a scumbag. Okay, and listen, the audacity of this guy. You know what audacity is? You Google it. Okay, I mean this guy is in Miami. Okay, the Cuban capital. Okay, these people fled Fidel Castro. You don't know who Fidel Castro is? You Google it. And he's dressing up. He's doing the cosplay like a Fidel Castro, like a cheap Fidel Castro imitator. This Bukiak. Let me show you what this Bukiak has to say.
To a person like that basically you're calling me up, and you know that he is basically a pretender, a cheap knockoff. Copying from me. Copies everything I say, everything I do. And you're asking me about this person that's selling a watch. I told this person. I mean,
hold on. We're not selling anything. The watch is available for purchase, okay? Get it through your head. Get it through your head, Papi. The Patek Philippe that we show on the channel, the 3582, it's available for purchase. Somebody wants to buy it, they contact us, and they can buy it. It's not for sale, okay? There's a fine line between for sale. You're for sale, Papa. You're for sale. You're selling your culo all day on 8th Street, okay, Miami. On 8th Street, right outside the Versailles restaurant with the Ropas Viejas. You're selling your culo and you're selling Kino's culo. That's for sale. The Patek Philippe 3582 is available for purchase. Okay, big difference.
But that should be a red flag right there. That you should really do your own research right there. That if this person is a copycatter, how are you going to believe a person that's selling you that watch? So, like I said again, if he is in San Francisco, we call him Eugene, the San Francisco cruising cruiser. The one that wants to wax your sinus congestion. And when he's in Las Vegas, we call him Eugene, the Chia Pet, Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant, Buffalo Park Ranger walker. He has 2 places that he deals with. He doesn't show your face. He doesn't show his face never. He hides behind the camera.
Okay, hold on, Papi. Hold on. Okay, my face has been seen many times. Okay, believe me, I'm not hiding anything. Okay, I'm much better looking than you are. Okay, you wish you could look like me, you pendejo.
Backgrounds, those fake backgrounds you put, to make you look, because you don't want to show where you're at. You don't want to show what bathhouse you belong to.
Hold on. Okay, the backgrounds we've had on live streams, those were what do you call it? Well, this guy doesn't understand. What am I explaining? Get the fuck out of here, you maricon.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is asking me about a watch that he has for sale. And we're talking about the Patek Philippe Ellipse. The Patek Philippe Ellipse. We're talking about the reference number 3582. I call this watch.
Send money now.
Sardine. With all due respect, this is for you, Billy Babs. His name is Billy Babs. I'm gonna say his name, Billy Babs.
Okay, this guy is lying. Like this guy lies, but he's now lying through his teeth. I guarantee nobody ever called this guy, okay, and asked him about this watch, about buying it from this channel. I guarantee you that. I'm willing to make $1,000 bet. $10,000, Papi. 10,000. You have 10,000 dinero?
I'm gonna say his name, Mr. Billy Babs.
Billy
We call
Babs.
this, with all due respect, we call this the sardine can dial.
Sardine. You know what the sardine can is? Your puta madre is the sardine can. Okay, your puta madre smells like a can of sardines that's been out on the street for a week. That's what the sardine can is. How dare you call my Patek Philippe Ellipse that name, you maricon pendejo? This guy has been deported to La Isla del Cucarachas, y basura. That's right. Unbelievable but true, a.k.a. PR.
This watch that he's selling. And he's telling me that he's asking for that watch $11,500. $11,500.
And rising. And by the way, and rising. And hold on a second. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, now listen to this. Look at this. This is what's available on the market right now on Chrono 24. Okay, we have the 3582 offered at the lowest price in the country, 11,000 in the world, on the planet, 11,500. But wait till you see what this guy has to say. Let me show you what kind of idiot this guy is. Let him embarrass himself. Let this pendejo embarrass himself. Hang on.
Casing only, the Patek Philippe Ellipse, Ellipse. It's unbelievable, the fake Kmart leather strap,
Okay, by the way, the leather strap, we told you, the leather strap on the watch is not a Patek strap. And listen, the one thing is, okay, all kidding aside, when I offer a watch to the punters, okay, it is, everything is fully disclosed, okay, fully disclosed. We give you exact condition, okay. I'll even tell you how much I paid for the watch, okay. Everything we tell you, and that watch we tell you exactly the condition. And I told you this watch, the strap is an aftermarket strap. You have to get a Patek strap or whatever you want to get, right? No problem. It's a couple $100. All right, that's why the watch is cheap. And there's some dust under the dial. Okay, that I disclose that right away. And the watch functions perfectly. Okay, keeps perfect time mechanically, sound as a clock.
It's unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable.
Yes. So he wants to tell you about a watch with a gold bracelet, which you don't want to get. Okay.
Very, very creepy, man. You can hear it in his throat when he swallows. You can hear it. He sounds
hear
like what he describes on his videos. He sounds just like that. Again, we're talking about Gene, the San Francisco cruising cruiser. Looking to wax your sinus congestion. Okay? I'm letting you guys know. And you should be ashamed when you're calling me up to ask me about a watch that man is.
Believe me, Poppy, nobody's calling you up. Nobody's calling. This guy wants to be relevant. Nobody's calling up this maricon pendejo bukiak.
When he imitates me, he's a cheap knockoff from the real thing. You understand me?
This guy is the cheap knockoff. This guy is the flim flammer, the crumb bum, the crayon eater, the window licker, the Palmolive dish soap drinker. That's what this guy is. And he's a cheap Fidel Castro knockoff. That's what this guy is. I mean, the chutzpah on this guy to do that in Miami, of all places.
This man is a creep. This man is a scary creep. This man, you're going to see him in a milk carton. You're going to see him there one day. This man is very, very scary. But anyway, going back to Billy Babs. So he's asking me, I'm telling you, Eugene is a Mashugana.
Mashugana.
He knows what a Mashugana is. He does. Eugene, the San Francisco cruising cruiser, you are a Mashugana. You are a Mashugana. You are a very creepy Mashugana.
This guy learned some words in the Bronx, in the boogie down Bronx. I guess when he was stealing hubcaps.
But anyway, going back to the watch that this gentleman, Billy Babs, wants to buy. This is a Patek Philippe Ellipse, and we call it the Sardine Can Dial. And he's asking for that watch $11,500. And the reference number of that watch is a 3582. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, the price that he's asking you, he says this is the hottest watch in the planet.
It is 100%. The prices have doubled in the last 6 months. I told you what was going on in the market, just like I told you about the Audemars Piguet Cobra. You don't believe me? Look at our videos over the past year. Look at the AP Cobra video we have, Audemars Piguet Cobra. Okay, now look at this. Okay, these prices, you could have gotten these watches for $6,000 to $8,000 12 months ago. Okay, now the cheapest one is $12,500, and the one on the left on the gold bracelet is a Fugazi. Okay, it's a Fugazi watch, and we'll explain why. By the way, that's the watch that Juan is trying to pimp onto you. Okay, this guy's trying to scam you. That's the watch that this Juanita is talking about. Okay, this guy is a no good grifter. Let's see what he's got to say.
Imposter. So you don't get hurt. So you don't get hurt by this imposter. He's asking $11,500.
And rising.
I'll take rising. This is a
By the way, that price is going to rise. If I still have that watch, during auction season, by the way, Sotheby's, Christie's, Phillips, Monaco Legends, all those auctions are going to be happening over the next couple of months, okay? I guarantee you we're going to see a couple of Ellipse watches hit crazy prices, and that's going to lift. That's going to lift the comps on everything what's on the market, all right? What that means is the price is going to rise. Very simple. If the same watch sells for, you know, 18,000 at Monaco Legends, we're going to raise the price. I'm not in a hurry to sell that watch. You know, listen, I got into it at a very, very good price. You know, sometimes you get in a watch at a very good price. You know, sometimes you have a good margin, sometimes you don't. This watch, we have a very good margin. I have a very healthy margin on this watch. I can wait a year. I'm happy to wait a year because the value of that watch is rising. I believe that watch is going to be, well, not that watch, but the 3582 is going to be 25 grand. The watch that I'm offering is going to be probably, you know, I don't know, 19,000 in a year, maybe a little more, maybe a little. It depends. It really depends. It could be 25,000. Again, depends. Look, if somebody cleans it up and gets to a box for it, yeah, they're going to flip it for 25. That's what's going to happen. Just like the AP Cobra. Again, this guy knows nothing.
34 millimeter watch.
Again,
with a 6.
You're talking to a guy. This is a guy. This Bukiak Juanita. Look at his old videos. He bought the Rolex Submariner with a blue dollar. He ripped off some young kid in Miami who was desperate to dump it because he got in over his head. He bought the watch, trying to flip it on his parents' credit cards. And Juan lowballed him. He paid 40 grand for the watch. That watch, or 45 grand for the watch. And he thought he was ripping the kid off. He was happy about it, right? He was bragging. He was bragging how smart he was. He was bragging that he stole the watch. And now that watch is 29,000. 29,000. And on this channel, we told you these are shitter watches. You don't want to go near a Rolex modern with a ceramic bezel. Rolex ceramic bezel modern watches are going down the tubes.
Millimeter thickness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what this man is selling to you guys. You got to be asleep to believe this guy, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be asleep. This man is not, I'm telling you, I want you guys to go to his, I challenge you. I'm sending you to his channel. Go to his channel and hear this man talking here.
First of all, he didn't post the link. You got to post the link, Poppy. You got to post the link.
Hear him real well. The way he breathes, the way he talks, the way he swallows, you know, the way, just look at this man. And I told this man, you should do, with all due respect, you know, this is going to, you know, this is really going to, you know, ruin your
oh, yeah, yeah,
your, who you are, you know, you're talking to this person. It will ruin you, you know.
Oh, look at that. He's doing, look at that. Look at that. He's doing the mean girl act. Oh, this guy's being a little bitch. He's being a little bitch now. He's being like a 12-year-old girl. Oh, if you buy from this man, oh, it's going to ruin your reputation. Where is it going to ruin your, it's going to make your collection look bad. That's what he's saying.
Let's go back to this.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
This is unbelievable.
What a little
he's asking
bitch.
him 11,500.
What a whiny
and Mr.
bitch.
Bass is calling me up to think and ask me what I think about the watch. And I told him, I said, you know, let me tell you something. If he's asking you $11,500, he's sapping you. You know what SAF is? He is sapping you. If you don't know what SAF is, you Google it.
What is that?
I don't have time to tell you today what SAF is. I told him, I said, if you don't know what SAF is, you Google it. No, I know what you're saying. If he's asking you $11,500 for that watch, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you something else I told him. I can get you.
Okay, hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on a second. Okay, so the watch we have available is this watch. The watch we have available is this. The watch on the left, 3582, picture on the left, 11,500. Comes with the Ellipse buckle. It's got the Ellipse buckle, okay, which is very valuable, and it's untouched, unpolished, okay, unpolished, estate fresh, with yayo, Papi. You know what yayo is, right? This is from Miami. This watch is from Miami. It's from your neighborhood. What do you think that white dust is under the dog? What do you think, Papi? That's the yayo. That's the yayo from Tony Montana. Yeah, Juan and Kino got fleeced hard. They got their culo banged out. Juan's culo has been getting banged out ever since he was in the boogie down Bronx, selling his culo on Tremont Avenue in the boogie down Bronx, okay? You don't know what Tremont Avenue is? You Google it, okay? That's where he was peddling his culo and Kino's culo. Unbelievable but true. This guy he's bitter because he lost money buying modern watches. He doesn't know anything about vintage. This guy's embarrassing himself. We showed you a video. He was talking about a watch sold in 1972 in German Deutschmarks. You got the currencies mixed up. The guy's seriously, the guy's a moron. He's a bukiak. That's right. You got to join the channel. Look, the only way you're not going to get fleeced is if you join this channel. Okay, you got to join. You got to click the join button. $5 a month, less than $4.95. You could be like Baron von Neumann, aristocrat. You can be an aristocrat, unlike this bukiak, and this bukiak. These guys are peasants, right? These guys are peasants. This guy's an aristocrat. You see, he's an aristocrat. The rest of you guys are peasants. The peasants should leave the room. They should not be watching this channel. This is too good for the peasants. By the way, yeah, these prices are going through the roof. Okay, it's doubled. Look around. Look, ask John Reardon, Mr. Collectability, Mr. Fancy Pants from Christie's. He thinks he knows everything about Patek. He knows nothing. Okay, he's telling you about the prices of double. It's a fact. It's a fact. This guy is a bukiak. Now, let me tell you something about these. Let me tell you something. Hang on a second. Let me tell you something. Listen, everything you know. Hang on a second. Listen, this is what you got to understand about these people. These people, okay? Hang on a second. Let me tell you something. This guy was going to tell you everything you need to know about Puerto Ricans, okay? He's going to tell you everything you need to know.
It's for pigs. Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, huh?
That's right. You used to be a cop.
We're working together. Just try to limit it to 2 8-ball an hour, all right?
We're not even supposed to be doing this shit this close to Worcester. This side of Worcester.
Says who?
Says him. Says Costello. God says, as far as you're concerned.
Started 87 with the shotty in the
Oh, shit, we missed the line. Hang
What? Come on, man. Oh, come on, you fucking moron. Come on. Well, you want me to say it? Huh?
There's Juan. There's a young Juan on the left.
I'm not a cop, all right?
This is when Juan is being investigated for hubcap theft. Juan is being investigated for hubcap theft, and we got young Leonardo DiCaprio, undercover agent, who's investigating him for hubcap thievery in the Bronx, in the boogie down Bronx.
I'm your fucking cousin.
You're bad. You corrupt fuck, man. You must be my cousin. Fucking Ricans think they know everything. If they
Okay, this is what he's got to say. Listen to this carefully.
If they knew shit, they wouldn't.
Hang on a second.
Everything. If they knew shit.
Where's the? Hang on a second. I missed a good line here. Okay, here we go. Okay, listen carefully. This is everything you got to know about Juan and Kino.
Fucking Ricans think they know everything. If they knew shit, they wouldn't be Puerto Ricans.
You understand this? You understand what this man is telling you? Let me play it again. Let me tell you, play it again, because this is very important information. Everything you need to know about Juan and Kino right here.
Ricans think they know everything. If they knew shit, they wouldn't be Puerto Ricans.
You understand? You understand this? This is you're getting valuable information on this channel. This is the only channel where we tell you what's going on in the real watch community. Now, let me tell you, this is Juan and Kino. Juan and Kino, some surveillance footage from the Bronx.
You don't mind if I count it, right?
It's all there, man.
I'll count it anyway.
That's right. Listen. This guy's a busted down valise. He's a busted down valise. You know what a valise is? You Google it, okay? You Google. This guy's a busted down valise. He's been saying the same thing for the last 3 years. He doesn't know anything about watches. Okay, during this time, every watch we told you about has gone up. Okay, the 3940 doubled from 50 to 100 grand. You know what Juan was doing? He had his thumb up his culo the whole time. Okay, he doesn't know what's going on. He just knows modern Rolex. That's all he knows. He's a tomato can. He's a basic bitch. Okay, he's a modern Rolex fanboy. That's all he knows. He's a bukiak. Okay, if this guy knew about Patek Philippe Ellipse, he wouldn't be a pendejo. Okay, hang on a second. Let me get to the good part. Hang on a second. Here we go. Okay, so this is Juan and Kino. This is a Kino. No, this is a Juan and Kino. Okay, watch this.
For a lot of
him up like, hey, you gonna show us a trick shot, Carlito? No trick shot.
Trick shot. Guys, show me trick shot.
After you see this shot, you're gonna give up your religious beliefs.
Oh, Quiqueya, man, you gotta check this out. Carlito's doing one of his tricks.
Carlito.
I ain't done counting yet.
Oy.
You want a cold beer, hermano?
Papi, you want a cold beer?
Help yourself, man.
Took me 6 months to learn this shit. 6 months? You gotta help me though. Sure. See this? Over the top.
Now this is Juanita and Kino. This is back in the 70s in the boogie down Bronx. Again, this is surveillance footage. This tells you everything you need to know.
So how's your boss?
Oh, he's good, man. You know, I saw him this morning.
There's Kino.
You gotta put your finger right here.
Oh, what is he got? What is that? What has he got to what? Is that an ellipse? Is that a Patek ellipse on Carlito Brigante's wrist? What is that? What is that?
See? Like that? That's right. You gotta get even with that.
So you didn't hear the news?
What news? Yo, there's no
There's no beer.
on here, man.
Sure, way down in the bottom.
Oh, the bottom. You got to reach down the bottom.
Me and Clyde based. Working on this. You looking at that man? Let me have your cue. Okay, line him up.
Light him up.
Even? You look even to me.
Come on, Quiqueya, bro. What news?
Your boss is dead and so are
Uh-oh. 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 Watch deal gone wrong in the boogie down Bronx. That's what happens. That's what happens. Now, this guy, he's moved to Miami. He escaped to Miami. Now he's doing his Fidel Castro imitation. I mean, the chutzpah on this guy to be dressing up like Fidel Castro in Miami. I mean, you know what they do to communists in Miami? You Google it.
Get you that same watch. I can get you that same watch.
Oh,
Fully gold.
oh,
The casing
okay. Listen to this Bukiak. Listen to it. Listen. Let him embarrass himself some more.
with a bracelet. The casing with a bracelet.
Oh,
with
the
that
case.
beautiful blue dial. You know, it looks like it has like a blue lapis, a satellite blue lapis dial. You know, it has a stone dial. You know.
Okay. He says He says it's got a lapis or a stone dial. Okay. Let him repeat this again.
Google it. No. I know what you're saying. Okay. If you're asking me $11,500 for that watch, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you something else I told you.
Oh,
I can get you that same watch. I can get you that same watch.
I can get. Oh yeah.
Fully gold. The casing with a bracelet. The casing with a bracelet.
With the
You know,
bracelet.
with that-
Okay. Which watch? Could he be talking? Could he be talking about this watch? Oh wow. Now this watch is being offered by a Muppet Boiler Room, on 47th Street. Now this watch, first of all, this bracelet is a bust-down bracelet. Look at this. It's got tears. It's wrecked. And you don't want the bracelet. It's got to be on a strap. That's the whole Ellipse look. You want it on the strap. You really do. These bracelets, listen, I have one with a bracelet. They're worth less with a bracelet because, it's hard to fit the bracelets and they're not that easy to put on. It's a pain in the ass. There's a reason why they don't do these anymore. Okay, now look at this. This bracelet, this is the watch that Juan wants you to buy. It's got rips. You see these rips? It's got these rips in the gold in the bracelet. Okay, and I don't think this is even a Patek bracelet. I think this was added on. It looks like it's an add-on. And by the way, look at this doll. It's all fugazied up. It's got massive damage. This has got a lot of corrosion. It's all got Bukiakistan all over. Let me show you something. Let me show you what looks very shaky. This looks like it's been soldered on. This looks like a Patek bracelet from another watch. And look at this. Look at this. You see this? This was added on also. So this watch is a Fugazi. It's a Frankenstein. It's a Frankenstein. Look at this. This looks like it's got soldered on aftermarket. Soldered on aftermarket. That's what Juan wants to sell you and he's telling that the watch, first of all, this Bukiak, he's telling that it's a lapis dial. He wants you to think it's a lapis dial. He doesn't know anything. They don't make this in a lapis dial, you pendejo. They don't do this in a lapis dial. It's a blue sunburst dial. This happens to be a gold dial with a special blue paint. That's right. He doesn't know any. This guy knows nothing. Again, these Puerto Ricans, they think they know everything. If they knew everything, they wouldn't be Puerto Ricans. fully gold. Oh yeah. $89. Does it have 89? Hang on. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. How much gold does it have? I bet this guy says 89 grams of gold. It's a 89. There it is. This is the watch that Juanita is trying to spruik. 88.9. Okay, 89 grams of gold. This is what he wants you. He wants you to buy this watch. Okay, what he doesn't tell you is these watches are worth less on the bracelet, and also the whole idea of Patek is not the gold, Poppy. It's not the gold. It's the watch. It's the movement. It's the brand. Okay, the 3940 Patek Philippe is 100 grand. The gold in that watch is $2,000 on a good day. Okay, you're paying 98 grand for the Patek movement and 2,000 for the gold. This guy again, he's flim-flamming you. This guy's a bouquiac. Look at this. Why are all these leather strap watches more expensive? Why? Because that's what people want. That's what this bouquiac doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that. He's embarrassing himself again. The Puerto Ricans, what do you expect? What do you expect from these Puerto Ricans?
Yeah.
That's what this guy's been deported to, La Isla Del Cucarachas.
You have 89 grams, and the grams are costing, I don't know, let's say you have $8,000 in gold. $8,000 in gold. Yeah, right there.
Okay, now it's not 8,000 because it's the okay. He's telling you like the old school guys. Oh, it's the melt value. You got to buy the watch for the melt value. Listen, Papi, that's not how the way. That's not what you buy Patek for. Patek Philippe, you don't buy for melt value, maricon.
I'm telling all of you, the best thing you can do with your money is buy gold. That's all.
I agree. I'm very bullish on gold. I've been bullish on gold for years. I mean, I bought my first gold at $400. 400. I wish I would have bought more. But you know, I listened to some pendejo who said, "Oh no, don't worry about that. No, I should have bought more. I should have fucking bought a ton of the same goddamn coins."
That's the best thing you can do. I'm not telling you to buy gold. I'm telling you the best thing you can do is buy gold. Right there in that watch, you have $8,000 in gold. Maybe a little less because you got to take out the movement. You know,
exactly.
It's going to be less than that. But somewhere, you know, 75.
Yeah, like $5,000. Okay, but okay.
I'm telling this gentleman, you have this $75. And I can get you that 35, 82 Patek Philippe Ellipse, fully gold, 18 karat gold, with a mechanical movement. Oh,
like again, he's emphasizing that it's a mechanical movement. What he doesn't tell you is they all come with mechanical movements. They're all self-winding. That's okay. That's what you want. Okay, we're not talking about. I mean, this guy is such an embarrassment. I mean, really, it's a disgrace. I mean, it's a guy in this age, at his age. I mean, at his advanced age and his condition. Again, it's not dignified. It's not dignified for a abuela like this guy, this abuela, to be talking about this stuff. It's embarrassing himself. He's
And he's like, hearing me out. I said, I can get you that watch.
Oh yeah.
$11,900.
Oh yeah.
And this Michiganer, this gentleman, the San Francisco cruiser, looking to wax your sinus congestion, looking for bathhouses, looking to groom you, is asking you just for the case, $11,500.
Just for hold on a second, for the case, because that's how you want to buy the watch. Okay, that's how you want to buy the watch. He doesn't tell you this. This is what you want. You want the ellipse on a strap. That's the look. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know anything. You're talking about a guy he's a maricon. He buys a watch. He's a typical bouquiac. He buys watches for the gold value. He doesn't know anything.
And you also told me that he's telling you at the same time next year. This is unbelievable. I mean, you got to hear these pretenders. You got to be asleep to believe these people. This is why I don't sell watches and I don't buy no watches from none of you.
Okay. Now again, he's lying again. He doesn't buy watches. He was bragging in the video. He bought a watch from some young kid who was under pressure to sell his Submariner. He fleeced him, but Juan got fleeced in the end. Oh, look at that. He's got the Rolex, the coffee cup. He's got that Rolex coffee cup. He wants you to think he's, Mr. Rolex.
11,000 plus. I get you that watch. And he's selling you this watch, this pretender, this Michiganer. Eugene, you're a Michiganer. You're a Michiganer, Bobby. You're a Michiganer. This Michiganer is asking you for a leather strap. And the casing, $11,500.
Yep.
Y tiene las bolas azules.
Yeah, that's a good value.
Los cojones to tell you that next year, this time, that watch will be at $25,000.
Yeah, I stand by that. Again, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm saying, in my opinion, this watch, the Ellipse, is going to be 25 grand, 35. I might be wrong. It might be 18 months. anywhere from 12 to 18 months, maybe 9 months, between 9 and 18 months. Okay, this is going to be a $25,000 watch. Look at my track record. Look at my track record, Poppy. What did I tell you about the AP Cobra? That one went from $6,000 to $30,000 in the year. Just now, while you were snoozing, while you and Kino were playing, hide the chorizo. You and Kino were playing hide the chorizo, right? And how about the Patek 3940G? That's doubled from $50,000. No, excuse me, 40 something, $100,000 now. Okay. Now, listen, it might pull back a little bit, but the Patek 3940G, that's going to be a $250,000 watch in a couple of years. Now, again, I'm talking about specific watches. I'm very, very, this is the difference between me and you, Poppy. I am right about the market because I know what I'm doing, okay? And you, Poppy, you're a tomato can. You, Poppy, are a tomato can. You're a crayon eater, okay? You're exactly what you discuss on your channel. You're a tomato can crayon eater. The watches you buy, your basic bitch Rolex with the ceramic, your Submariner, your Daytona, those are modern mass production watches made by the millions, and the market is shifting. You're an old man. You're an old busted down valise. You're an old busted down valise trying to be a Fidel Castro cosplay guy with your tracksuit like Fidel Castro, at somewhere in the Havana. Okay, listen, this guy, you're way out. You're so out of date. This guy is like a busted down 8-track player in a stolen Coupe de Ville in the boogie down Bronx. This guy's like a busted down 8. You know what an 8-track player is? You Google it. He's like a bust down 8-track cassette tape. You know that 8-track cassette with the tape spooling out in that stolen Chevy Impala in the boogie down Bronx with the hubcaps missing. That's what this guy is. He's telling you about you got to buy the watch for gold value, which is completely wrong, the melt value. He's telling you about modern Rolex. I mean, this guy knows nothing about what's going on in the vintage market. He's a boukiak. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? I know it. Listen. These haters. The haters are. It's just they're fans. It's misdirected fans. He's a fan. He's a major fan of the channel. He's just misdirected.
This is what this man is telling me, Billy Bash. I said, you out of your mind. You out of your mind. I don't want to sound disrespectful to that Patek Philippe Ellipse.
Oh.
82. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that's a sardine can watch. A sardine can.
Listen, the only sardine can is your puta madre. That's the sardine can.
And you know what else he told him? He told him that listen to what this Eugene, the San Francisco cruising cruiser, the one that wants to wax.
Okay, listen to this lie. Listen to this lie. He's claiming that I told somebody something. Now, for your information, I have not had any conversations about this watch with anybody. I mean, shockingly. I mean, I'm actually shocked, but nobody has actually called me about this watch. I'm shocked. But you know what? That tells me that this watch is going to the moon, because that's what happens. Because the crayon eaters, they don't understand these things. The crayon eater is going to contact me 6 months from now once the watch has been sold for like $15,000. I'm probably going to sell the watch in May for like $15,000 right after the auctions when people see the comps. Then everybody's going to contact me. The Muppet Boiler Room is Roman Scharf, that guy Menta Watches, the usual suspects. They're going to contact me. They're going to buy the watch from me. They're going to clean it up, get a box, get a Patek box, and then they're going to sell to you guys for $30,000 and claim it comes with the original box. That's what these guys are going to do. These Muppet Boiler Room channels. They're going to put on a Patek strap, on a new old stock strap. That's what they're going to do. You watch these boukiaks, whether it's a Menta or these other guys. You got these guys. What's this guy? Yeah, you know who these people are. They're going to put the watch on a new old stock Patek strap, which they're going to get for $300 on eBay. And they're going to get a Patek box. They're going to pay $400 for. That's the coffin box. So $700. They're going to pay me $15,000 for the watch. So they're in for $16,000, and they're going to sell to you for $25,000. They're going to make $10,000, $9,000. They're going to make $9,000. They're going to steal your children's lunchbox money. That's what they're going to do to you. That's what they're going to do to you. Unbelievable, but true. Oh, we got crappy luxury. This guy was talking bad things about me. He was talking bad things about me on his channel the other day. That's right. Unbelievable, but true, this guy. This low-quality, crappy luxury who's We don't want to talk about this guy. I mean, you know, what do you want these bukyaks, low quality channels?
Finest congestion told him. He told him that Apple, you know, Apple, the manzana, Apple copied from that watch that he has. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you're saying that I said that Apple copied the watch? Let me see. Let me Google it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it, Poppy. I'm gonna Google it, Poppy. I'm gonna Google it, Poppy. A blog to watch, highly respected blog. This guy is very highly respected. A blog to watch. This guy knows more about watches than Juanita, I think. And this is what he has to say. What did the Patek 3582 and the Apple Watch have in common? Gee, I wonder. He talks about it. Look, the Apple designers, they actually took their cues from this watch. It's a well-known fact. Okay? Well-known fact. This guy knows nothing. I mean, listen, you're talking to Puerto Rican hubcap thieves. Okay, now look at this. You see the back of the watch? You see the back of that Patek Ellipse? That is the way that it's supposed to look when it has the integrated bracelet, right? Now, Juanita, he's trying to sell you this watch. Okay, he's trying to sell you this watch, which has got a Fugazi bracelet. Okay, I told you it's a Fugazi. Now, look at the back. You see the back of this watch? You see the Fugazi? It's soldered on. It's been soldered on. Soldered. You see that? It's soldered on. Aftermarket. Somebody added that bracelet. It's a bukyak. It's a Frankenstein, okay? Nobody wants it. This is how it's supposed to look with the integrated bracelet, okay? That is what it's supposed to look like. And I'm giving you guys some information, okay? Now, this should tell you everything you need to know between the difference between my channel, which, listen, on this channel, I admit, we have some, raunchy humor. We say some things which are, let's just say politically incorrect. But the information we give you on this channel is 100% the reality, the facts, and it's scholarly researched information, okay? Everything we tell you. This guy, Juan, I just proved to you right now, he knows nothing. Look at my other video. He's talking about a watch that he claims sold for $3,000 in 1972. When I showed you the receipt, it's 3,000 Deutschmarks. A Deutschmark was about a third of $1 in 1972. So it was $1,000. So again, this guy he knows shit about shit. He knows nothing. He's a bukyak. You know what a bukyak is? You know what a bukyak is? You Google it. That's right. Hang on a second. Now, let's see. Okay, how about this guy? This is TechCrunch. Now, TechCrunch is very well connected to the technology industry. Could this article came out 10 years ago. 10 years ago, this article came out. Could this 70s Patek be the inspiration for the Apple iWatch? Look at that. Again. There you go. Okay, how about this? Look at this. There's a whole bunch of articles that talk about this. Everybody knows. Okay? Everybody knows. Okay, we got one offered for $10,000. Oh, it's Fugazi. It's gone. This is an old ad. Doesn't exist. Sold long ago. No more. This is what happens. The Chrono stuff shows you stuff from like 5 years ago. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Christie's. It's sold for $5,000 in 2016. You see that? $5,000 is what you could have gotten this watch for at Christie's in 2016. The obscure 3582 has striking design clearly of the 70s era, but is drawn comparison to the Apple Watch of today. It has a blue Ellipse dot, blah, 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 blah. There you go. $6,000 now. And by the way, you could have gotten this for $6,000 just a little while back. And actually, this would be like 20 because this one is in excellent condition. That watch is mint. Yeah, this watch is new old stock. This is a new old stock watch. It was never worn. Today, this watch would be 20,000. Believe me, 20 G's. All right. So on this channel, we tell you the reality. Yeah, mint. It's new old stock. New old stock. Exactly. Exactly. This channel is the real deal. Let's go back to this boogie.
The people out there, these watch Muppet dealers will tell you whatever lie. Any lie.
You know what the lies are coming from? This guy's dirty mouth, this filthy mouth. This guy, you know what this guy's mouth was? This guy, by the way, he made some weird, creepy comments about rimming. He wants to rim Kino, and him wants to rim me, toss my salad. Look at the old comments. It's weird because you know what that means? He wants to perform analingus. So this guy basically said he wants to perform analingus on me. You know what that is? You don't know what analingus is? You Google it. I'm trying to keep it PG oriented here. PG oriented. But you guys, if you've seen those comments he posted, he wants to rim, and Kino wants to rim you, and Kino wants to toss your salad. I mean, it's weird shit to say. Weird shit. I mean, this guy, seriously, this guy's deeply in the closet. This guy's deeply in the closet.
You know, and he's out there spreading just vomit, you know? I want you to go after this is done, go to his channel and look and hear his videos.
Yeah,
hear his voice.
Yeah.
Hear the way he swallows.
Swallow.
You know?
This guy knows about swallowing.
Ladies and
This
gentlemen,
guy
I'm
swallows.
here dropping knowledge. I'm here dropping knowledge.
Knowledge. Listen, the knowledge he drops, you got to do the opposite. You got to do the opposite of what this guy does. He's like Kramer. You know, Jim Kramer? You got to do the opposite of Kramer to make money. This guy, you got to do the opposite of what this guy does. He does nothing.
He had $8,000 in gold in that watch.
Again, this guy is trying to sell you a boogie watch, which has got a soldered-on bracelet, aftermarket. It's a Frankenstein watch. It's a Frankenstein watch. Okay, the dial is falling apart, and nobody wants the bracelet. They want them on a strap, like we have it on this channel. You know, on this channel, what we're offering you here is 11.5. Actually, you know what? 12,000. Okay, the price is 12,000 now, and you supply the label. Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. Let's see. All right, so let's go back to this boogie.
You can get it for even less than what I told you, $11,500, $11,400. That's right. Mr. Bass, if you're hearing me, I'm giving you the price. For a fully gold one.
Fully gold.
You have a 7-inch wrist.
Frankenstein.
This will fit you.
Frankenstein.
No, but it's fully gold.
Again, this guy wants to sell you a Frankenstein watch. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't even know anything. That's how stupid this guy is. Again, listen, these Puerto Ricans, if they knew shit, they wouldn't be Puerto Ricans. You saw that movie. That tells you how it is.
Moshe is giving you, and then he's telling you that next year, this time, that watch is going to cost $25,000.
Yep. 25. Again, listen, not an investment advice. I'm not here to give professional advice. But, you know, look, based on the trends we're seeing right now, yeah, it's already 15 grand, and the auctions are coming up in the weeks ahead. So, yeah, you're going to see comps in the 18, 20 grand range, and the Muppet boiler rooms are going to be selling for 25.
It'll be a cold day in hell before that watch reaches 25,000.
Let's bet. I bet that watch is going to be 18,000 to 20,000 by the summer. By after the Monaco Legends auction in May, it's going to be 18 to 20 grand. You watch. You Google it.
You know, there'll be a cold day in hell. Ese reloj está muerto. That watch is dead. And he tells people that this is the lost in space watch model. This is again what this gentleman, Billy Babs, is telling me. And he's embarrassed. I told him, if he called my phone, I'm going to tell him what I want to tell him. I said, listen, your reputation, you know, and all your
watch this. Watch
it. Here that you're dealing with this man.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he's doing the cuck. He's doing the cuck thing. Oh, if you deal with this man, oh, your reputation is going to be ruined. Oh, don't call me. If you deal with this man, he's doing the cuck mean girl thing. He's doing the 12-year-old girl thing. I mean, this guy, he comes across like this very machismo Latino man, but he's a little bitch. He's a little 12-year-old girl.
He's an imposter. This guy's an imposter. Ese tipo una gonorrea. Ese tipo es una gonorrea. If you don't know what I said, you Google it.
This guy's a gonorrea.
I'm telling you what it is, Mr. Bass. I'm telling you, $11,500. And if you want to know where that watch is, you call me again. I'm sure you won't call me no more because you're pretty much embarrassed already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, anybody that socializes, associates himself with that gentleman will ruin his watch collection.
Does this sound familiar? He's going, if you associate with the watch reporter channel, you're going to ruin your watch collection. Wait, does that sound familiar? Does that sound like a certain okuk? Does that sound like a certain okuk, you know, telling people, oh, if you go on this channel, oh, you can't come to our sassy watch meetups. If you go on the watch reporter channel, you won't be invited to the sassy meetups we have, you know, at the Man Country Bathhouse with the Boston collectors and all that.
Ruin his watch collection. This man is a very creepy man. I'm telling you, the words that come out of his mouth are just, you know, this is a very disturbing.
It's disturbing. It's shocking.
The word out. Disturbed. Be very, very careful with this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. Be very, very careful.
Very careful.
You know, this is crazy the way he says.
Oh, yeah.
Wire me the 11,000. Is what he says.
Yeah, you got to wire the money. Yeah, you send the wires now. Yeah.
$11,500, and there's no negotiating on the price.
No negotiating. That's right. No negotiating.
Price, and next year it will be $25,000. And you also got to send me that label.
You got. That's right. You got to send the label. Listen, this guy's a fan. He's a fan of the channel. What did I tell you? Because that's the deal. Look, if you want this watch, listen, the way we work on this channel is this. It's a wholesale price. It's a wholesale price, okay? $11,500 wholesale to you. You supply the label. You know, however you want it. You want to insure it, whatever you want to do with it. You want to, I don't care what you do with the watch, okay? You supply the label. I put it in the FedEx box. It goes to you next day once the wire clears, okay? That's the way it operates, okay? And that's how it works. Yeah.
Understand me? You gotta be asleep to believe this cockroach. This guy's a cockroach. You see this guy, the people talk.
No, listen, this guy knows about cockroaches. This guy knows about cockroaches. I mean, this guy's from La Isla del Cucarachas. This guy's from La Isla del Cucarachas y Basura. I mean, this guy lived in the boogie down Bronx. Where do you think the cockroaches in the Bronx come from? I mean, come on.
Strange. Not very masculine. You're not a very masculine man.
Oh, the masculine. Not very masculine. This guy is the masculine man. Very macho, machismo. By the way, you know, it's interesting. I know a guy that worked for me this is years back. He was married to this Puerto Rican girl. By the way, this guy lived in the boogie down Bronx. Okay, so he was married to this Puerto Rican lady, and he's told me that, you know, the word poppy. Oh, so this guy was like a Vietnam vet, and he said, oh yeah, you know, she keeps calling me Poppy, and you know, and I told her not to call me Poppy because I know that in Puerto Rico, you know, the whole thing, you know, the Puerto Ricans are very machismo. So what I'm going to tell you now sounds very, very disturbing, but this is true. In the mountain villages of Puerto Rico, I mean, you know, more rural areas. So it's traditional for the father to take his daughter's virginity in rural areas in Puerto Rico because, you know, the father has the right of being the first, you know, to take his daughter's virginity because he doesn't want any other man to have her first, right? Because it's a whole machismo, Puerto Rico. And I don't know, this guy, I don't know. I'm not saying that he did that or you whatever, but that's the thing. Listen, if you've been around Puerto Ricans, I spent decades around Puerto Rico. I know Puerto Ricans like I know Puerto Ricans like I know Bukakistan. Yeah. Oh man, but I'm telling you it's true. This is completely true. It's well-known fact in rural areas of Puerto Rico. There's a lot of father-daughter incest. I'm telling you the fact. This is a factual thing. You don't believe me? You Google it, okay? I don't want to talk about these things on this channel because it's bad for the algorithm, but it's a fact.
I'm sending you over there. You know, I'm putting you on voice out. You know, I'm putting you on live so they can go see you.
Yeah.
So they can hear who you are. You know, and remember, he knows the word Michigan. He understands that word very, very well. When he was young, he was told a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
He was told a lot of times. Believe me. I know him.
Okay, here comes some.
So I'm letting you know, Mr. Bass, that's the price that you should pay for that PATEK Philippe Ellipse 3582. His is, like you told me, his is on a cheap leather strap from Walmart. You know?
No, hold on. The leather strap on the watch we have available here happens to be actually from Brazil. Okay, it's actually it's from a retailer in Brazil. I don't know. It's from Brazil. Seriously. Okay. No, it's not. Listen, it's a Puerto Rico thing, okay? It's not a Latino thing. It's a Puerto Rico thing, okay? You know, you can't confuse all the Latinos. It's a very different cultures, okay? They speak the same language, but it's very different. The Mexicans are all industrious, hardworking people. Yeah, there's a few bad apples or whatever, but you know, the Mexicans are all, you know, they're all, you know, hardworking, industrious people, Okay, if it wasn't for the Mexicans, America would shut down by tomorrow morning. Okay, the Puerto Ricans, all they do is they're lazy. They drink rum. They have incest. They steal hubcaps. And they just wait for the welfare checks to show up on the first of the month. That's what it is. I know. Believe me. I know. I've been around Puerto Ricans. I know how it works. Now back. So again, the strap is from Brazil, not Walmart. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Yeah, I mean, hang on.
This one is fully gold and less than his. Less than his, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta stop giving away your children's tuition money. You got a bunch of imposters. You know, you got a bunch of imposters out there, ladies and gentlemen. How can you be calling me and asking me about a person that he is basically imitating me?
What?
He has my blueprints.
What?
And everything that
Blueprints?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, you should.
Don't ever
How
call me
dare
and
you?
question
How
about that guy.
dare you?
Don't ever.
How dare this tomato can crayon eater and crumb bum window licker claim that I would steal his material? This guy is copying all our content. I mean, it's like verbatim. Unbelievable. This maricon pendejo. Puta madre. I mean, you don't know what puta madre is? You Google it. Let's see. Yeah. Unbelievable but true. All right, gentlemen. This is what's going on in the watch world. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that this guy knows nothing. Again, we proved it again. He knows nothing about watches. Look at our other video where he embarrasses himself again talking about that watch. Where he's talking about, he doesn't. I'm not going to go into it. This is a bouquet. You know what a bouquet is? You Google it. You don't know what a bouquet is? You Google it, okay? This guy is, now, by the way, he's now grifting. He's fundraising to go to the Geneva Watches and Wonders. I thought this guy is a multimillionaire. He claims to be a multimillionaire, marble installer, tile, whatever. He's stealing hubcaps. He's stealing marble tiles. This guy's claiming to be a multimillionaire. Why isn't he paying his own way to go Geneva Watches and Wonders? He's fundraising, trying to get super chats to go to the Geneva Watches and Wonders with all the other sassy groomers, with the ocucks, with all the sex traffickers. Okay, there's going to be a lot of sex trafficking at that show. You got the ocuck bringing some twinks, some Oriental and Latino twinks. You got Watch Nicholas, that grifter. He's going to be sex trafficking Mech. This guy Meckles from Wisconsin. This poor Meckles. He talks like this. Talks like Daffy Duck. This guy Meckles. He talks like Daffy Duck, and his kid is from Wisconsin. He's a dairy farmer. He's never been with a woman. All he's had is intimate relations with the goats and the cows on his farm. And this city slicker, Watch Nicholas, is exploiting him. He's going to take him to Watches and Wonders. They're going to be sharing a hostel room together. They're going to be sharing a bunk bed together. And so Meckles is getting sex trafficked. The ocuck is sex trafficking some young twinks. This Bukiak Juanita is sex trafficking Kino, poor sweet kid Kino. You got what's his name? The Pillsbury Doughboy with the Taliban beard is getting trafficked by. He's going to be there. He's getting trafficked by probably Curly, Don Corleone, El Duce de Chomostan, and JJ Bukiak. And you got, of course, the king of all grifters, the Hungary Hippo, the Bogan of Brisbane, Archie Luxury, is going to be there. He's going to be sex trafficking Peasant Philippe. That's right. Peasant Philippe. The Bogan of Brisbane is exploiting a young South Asian gentleman. That's right. We're talking about Peasant Philippe. This young Bangladeshi gentleman is being sex trafficked by Archie Luxury at Watches and Wonders. I mean, we can't be talking about these things. This is bad for the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't like it, but it's what's going on. Okay, that show is a giant sassy sex traffickers convention, and it's incredible, guys. Look, this channel, we rely on support from viewers like you. We need your funds to keep the channel on there. Please send those wires. It costs like $2 million each week to do these videos. And you could also join the channel Your help will be greatly appreciated. Guys, it's hard out there. It's hard to produce this type of citizen journalism, to bring truth to power, to expose these grifters, these predators out there lurking, these predators who are lurking in the horological community. We need to root them out and deport them back to, their shithole countries. We're talking about Chomostan. That's right, Chomostan. You got illegal migrants from Chomostan, Bukyakistan, Kukistan, La Isla Del Cucarachas. Look, Baron Silver, it's hard. Somebody's got to do this job. It's not an easy job. Okay, this is unbelievable stuff. All right, gentlemen. I just gave you the update. You know what's going on. You make an informed decision. That's right. You make an informed decision. That's right. Send those super chats now. Send money now. Send money right now to this channel. Super chats right now. Who's going to be the first to send a $100 super chat? Who will send the first $100 super chat? We're waiting. All right, listen. If we don't get any super chats, we're gonna end the show early, because I don't have time to do shit for free for you tomato cans, for you low-life mooch bums, you freeloaders, you window-licking mooch bums. Listen, by the way, that Watches and Wonders, it's a giant window licker convention. Speaking of window lickers, I mean, the whole show is basically like, listen, you got that Bukyak or that Kukistani Okuk. He's going there thinking it's some like sassy. You ever see that? Anybody remember Madonna? The singer. She had that. Remember, she had that that song called Vogue. You know what that song is about? Vogue is about transsexuals. Hang on a second. Let me tell you what this is about. The song Vogue by Madonna. Great, but all the music is great. It's about transsexuals that are doing like, apparently it was a thing. Hang on, let me see if I can pull this up. Now I'm going to be, now this is going to get, what do you call it? I'm not going to get, shut up. Hang on a second. So apparently Madonna, the Vogue thing, was about like a thing in the what do you call it? Hang on a second. It was a thing apparently in the transvestite or transsexual community, where these sassy trannies would basically dance and do like these sassy moves, and whoever had the sassiest move would win the contest. I mean, that's the thing, right? And it was a thing. It was like and that influenced the club scene in, I guess, New York or whatever. I never saw this personally. I mean, I don't. Maybe I was going to the wrong clubs, but I never saw this. I didn't go to that many clubs. But watch this. So it's Juan and Kino. This is Juan and Kino going to. They're going to the Vogue night at the Palladium. They're going to Vogue night at the Palladium in 1983. Sassy.
Strike the pose. Strike the pose.
Right, so basically, this is what it was about. Apparently, they had these contests at these clubs where they would dance. They would like strike a sassy pose. They would strike a sassy pose, and whoever had the sassiest pose would win. So the Okuk thinks he's going to go to Watches and Wonders, and it's going to be like a Madonna Vogue video where the most respected watch collectors, and experts are going to be striking poses and It's going to be a Game of Thrones. A Game of Thrones, did he call it? No, Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Hunger Games of the watch, of the sassiest, most expert watch collectors. They're all going to be striking poses, sassy poses with their watches. And whoever has the sassiest watch and the sassiest pose wins the Vogue Off contest. Now, the question is, will Watch Nicholas's Jacob and Co. or sassy birthing person O'Cuck with his mass market Rolex win? We'll find out. All new stuff.
Look around, everywhere you turn it's heartache. It's everywhere that you go. You try everything.
I think that's O'Cuck. I think this looks like O'Cuck striking a sassy pose with a built-in pocket square and size 7 Skechers.
You can't do escape the pain of life that you know.
Yeah, Madonna. I mean, listen, she worked it. She worked it for like 50 years, right? What is she, 80 now? She's 80 years old now. I mean, she's actually a very hardworking woman. Very hard. You got to give her credit. All the stuff, like whatever she does in her personal life, whatever, very hardworking. She's deserved every penny, every penny. She works harder than anybody. Look at that. Built-in pocket square, sassy size 7 Skechers, built-in pocket square. There you go. That's the O'Cuck. Oh. A lot of grooming going on in this video. A lot of grooming. A lot of, let me tell you something, a lot of hotel room suite. A lot of hotel room sharing.
All you need is your own imagination. So use it, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. Go inside. That's why I feel so.
This is O'Cuck. Hang on a second. We know that O'Cuck is a very sassy dancer. We saw the video of him auditioning, and this is O'Cuck in the mid 80s. Watch. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, I don't care what you say. This is a great. This song is a banger. It's a banger, as the kids call it. It's a banger. A banger, right? I mean, look at this. This is what is this? This is from 1980s, and this is what year are we in now? 2025. How old is this song? No, it's not that old. It's only from 1990. 35 years ago. 35 years ago. 35 years ago. This sounds very fresh. Unbelievable. That's right. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable. No, she's not 60. She's like 70 years old. She's well into her 60s. That's the popo. That's the popo coming. All right, gentlemen. So we got questions here. Yeah, look, the Watches and Wonders show, unless, oh my God, what is going on there? I think they're coming for Juan and Kino. I think they're coming for Juan and Kino. Look at that. All right, listen, the Watches and Wonders show, the only people who should be going to that is like, look, if you're in the industry, you're a retailer, you go there, you look at the inventory, you make contacts. That if you're like a watch enthusiast, it's a waste of time. Basically, you're going there to lick windows. You're going to be licking windows because everything is behind a display case. Okay, the industry, these Swiss watchmakers, they look at you as sheep. ready to be fleeced. That's right. They look at you as suckers. They think of you guys as suckers who are going to get fleeced. And tomato cans. That's right. Tomato cans. This guy knows tomato cans. And you're going to get fleeced. And then the other people who go there are like these grift streamers. These grift streamers who go there because they think that that's going to, you know, get the super chat money. They raise money to go on lavish European trips. That's right, lavish European trips. Like Watch Nicholas is raising thousands of dollars from his suckers in his audience to go on a lavish European trip, and sharing a what do you call it? A hostel bunk bed with Meckles, who's going to be sex trafficked in Geneva on the mean streets of Geneva. Unbelievable but true. Meckles is going to earn that 20 Swiss francs the hard way. Let me tell you, he's going to earn those 20 Swiss francs the hard way. If you know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about? You Google it. All right. So listen, and then you got these grifters like the Okuk going there for, you know, thinking like it's some like sassy watch off, I think you call it, you know, dance off. He's going to be striking poses and in size 7 Skechers and wearing a modern Rolex, which is going to be like the laughing stock of Geneva. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. You think you're going to impress? You think you're going to impress the most respected watch collectors and enthusiasts and experts in Geneva with a modern Rolex or a modern Patek, you bukyak, or some grifter bust down Rolex? Trump is announcing that Juanita has been deported to La Isla Del Cucarachas permanently. That's right. Unbelievable but true. All right, that's it. We haven't gotten any donations. AMF. You don't know what AMF means? You Google it. AMF.